And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a fantastic showdown. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi.
Jake Paul. And they'll be facing Antonio Tarver. You're looking at the Magic Man, one of the best to ever do it, a multi-time.
This bout,
we've waited a long time. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. And he scores with the counter. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. They both want the knockout. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
It's bombs away. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Good counter punch. The perfect counter lands. That hook doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have. On to the second round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punches have to hurt. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Nice job to block that uppercut. That counter shot lands. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Let's get it started in round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A perfect counter shot. Perfect punch. They exchange punches. And he misses with that straight left. Nice counter shot. Miss with that jab. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch, counter punch. Straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. How about that time counter shot? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Good counter punching. That counter punch caught him clean. They block the left there. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. He is down. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That uppercut just missed. He threw a punch and just got countered. Beautiful counter punch. Misses with the straight left. Blocks the straight left. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. Catch and shoot. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Jake Paul in that last. On to the 6th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Whoa, wait a minute. And that will do it. Jake Paul just got stopped. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a... You saw it here live.